absolutely huge. So you haven't seen the Bitfinex coins liquidated.
Yeah.
$1 billion or $2 billion there. You haven't seen the Silk Road hackers coins liquidated, $1 billion there. You haven't seen the Mt. Gox $1 billion or $2 billion or $3 billion coins handed out yet. The Plus token Ponzi coins from China, not even sure what happened with those ones. None of those have been sold yet. So the dream is all those centralized counterparties that you don't really want to make rich, the seized coins that the governments are all holding, let them sell the bottom. Sell the bottom, sell 10K. Cool. Let Sailor get liquidated. Ladies, liquor, and leverage, homie.
And we're going to talk about 2023. Let's do some predictions here, okay? Yep. 2023, Richard Hart's official predictions.
$11,000 Bitcoin will have been hit.
Okay.
I mean, it would be basically, usually what happens is the Fed pivots. The Fed uses laggy indicators to decide what policy they're going to execute.
All comes in piling
because of the lag, and they will not stop raising interest rates early. They won't, because they tried it once before in the 70s and it didn't work, and then they had to turn it back on and go up to 19%. And
right.
They had to take interest rates to 19%. Right. So, Volcker took it to 19, but his predecessor was the one that did the fake out. I can't remember his name.
Exactly. Yeah. Greenspan.
So.
Yeah.
No.
Greenspan after.
was far later. Yeah. So
who was the guy before?
The issue is, his name started with an A. Who cares? So the trick here is the Fed has told you as clearly as they possibly can, they're going to keep raising rates to hit their 2% inflation target, period. They've got a dual mandate. Their mandate is 2% inflation.
But he only gave us 75 for next year.
Everyone's already got.
He's only going to give us 75 for next year. But that still is going to hang around a high interest rate, even if you go lethargic on no interest rate changes. That's still damaging. So you're telling me that like 2 days ago he went up 0.5%, but over the next 365 days he's only going to go up 0.75%? I don't believe that. That's what he's saying.
Well, it doesn't fit his goal of hitting a 2% inflation rate. It doesn't. That contradicts the other things that he's saying, which is get ready. He's literally like, get ready for a lot more pain. The markets are going to come down more. So what he's going to do is he's just going to trade your job for lower inflation.
Yeah.
He's going to put people out of business. He's going to put people out of work. People are going to lose their jobs.
I think that starts coming in Q1 and Q2.
That's going to lower the inflation.
Yeah.
That's going to lower the inflation. Now here's the question for you. How are you going to make a crypto bottom when everyone's out of work?
Oh, what are you talking about?
So I don't.
You've got to sell.
Every other time crypto has bottomed, it's been in a quantitative easing environment. Crypto's never bottomed in a quantitative tightening environment before.
Yeah.
So now look, the crypto will bottom first, in my opinion. But until he pivots and stops raising the rates, and then we get the actual market crash. So usually people think the pivot saves you. Usually, historically, the pivot is then followed by the real crash.
Yeah, it kills you.
And then you get your bottom 6 months, 8 months later, and then you go up. So now look, this is uncharted territory, right? So look, if there wasn't so many coins ready to get sold, I would feel better about calling a crypto bottom. But we haven't hit my price targets. We have barely run, we just basically finished up a year of bear from the double top.
All right.
And the macro environment is that they're going to keep raising rates, which is going to keep hurting the prices of everything. And until the pivot and the crash and hitting the price targets, I'm just not comfortable calling a bottom.
Yeah. Okay.
And price matters a lot more than timing. So
you feel like it's more somewhere around 11,000. 2023 would be your prediction for where Bitcoin is.
I mean,
it's going to hit the 11,000 mark.
Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm.
That's your number. Okay.
I mean, technically, an 85% drop from 69K is 10,350.
Yeah. What about
the real math? But in case people front run my calls, I want to give them a little extra leeway and just give it 11K. Yeah. 11K and pray.